Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is a shirt restoration video, my first shirt restoration video, and it might be my last shirt restoration video depending on how it goes overall. I'm going to be restoring this 98-99 Derby County home shirt, and the nice thing about this is it was my shirt as a little boy and the first one that I ever got my name put on the back. As you can tell from the sleeves, back in a day when Derby were doing a lot better than they are now. Well, the less said about that, the better. This shirt has been well loved. I used to wear it for playing football training. Used to wear it for the games. As you can tell from the back as well, there's a few nondescript signatures on there. I'm not quite sure who they belong to, but they've faded to pink completely. So my aim is to either try and remove these. If that doesn't work, I'm going to get a Sharpie and go back over the top of them just to make them stand out, make them look new again. Other things that I am going to do with this is I'm going to totally remove the lettering and the sleeve patches and buy some fresh ones off eBay and get those reprinted. And the shirt itself just needs a good old wash, a good old clean. And there's little things like this, like the hole that you see there. My aim is to actually pass this down to my son, so when we do eventually get back to Pride Park, he's got something to wear. So let's get to it.
So step one is to get rid of that lettering, and all I'm using here is a hot iron and a wet towel. Nothing like a little bit of product placement. I'm just using some vanish stain remover and I'm going to give the shirt a good soak in. Now into the washing machine. I'm going to give the shirt its first wash in about 20 years. Next I'm going to measure up for buttons and lettering to make sure I get the right sizes.
So this project's going really well so far. All the original lettering has been totally removed. What you see in here is like an adhesive. If anybody's got any idea of how to remove that completely and make the shirt look brand new, please leave a comment below. I'd also like to thank Dave at Lextra Sporting ID, who provided all of today's lettering and numbering for the shirt. What we found was that the lettering was slightly larger than the original, but I've lined it up and it looks great. So I'm very much looking forward to getting that on the shirt. The letters as well. They're that velvety kind of flock material that you find on all the old Premier League shirts, and much better than the ones you find today in my opinion. These are original Lextra Premier League sleeve patches, which are slightly larger again than the ones found on my original shirt, but having lined them up, I don't think you're going to notice too much. But these are replica size, not too much bigger. Little things as well, I've just been shopping for buttons online. These were as close as I could get to the originals. Lastly, just been doing a bit of shopping for myself. This is an adult size version of the project. Anyway, on to the next part of the project. And I'm going to get this printed up and we'll see what we've got at the end of it.
I'm using a small square of interfacing fabric, and when ironed onto the reverse side of the shirt, it will close up that hole. On to the worst job of the project next, sewing on those buttons. And although it might seem strange, I'm using a kitchen knife here just to remove some of the lint from the EDS sponsor and give it a new lease of life. As luck would have it, somebody was selling a heat press at a reasonable price, so I decided to give it a go myself. After giving the shirt a first press to remove any moisture and wrinkles, I then lined up the letters and numbers. I must admit, I wasn't 100% sure of what I was doing, but everything seemed to be going well. I repeated the process for the sleeve patches, and finally the project was completed.
So this project is now completed and I'm really pleased with the overall finish. The shirt is looking great and it's just been given a new lease of life. I don't know if you can see it clearly on camera, but the numbers don't actually match up with the originals, but to me it doesn't really matter that much. At face value, you wouldn't really know. I'd also like to thank Dave from Lextra Sporting ID. If you guys visit the link in the description, it'll take you straight to his page and you can buy some very similar to this. If you've enjoyed today's shirt restoration, please like and subscribe or leave a comment below, and hopefully I'll be back with some more content very soon.